What's up everybody, this is Gunter Severlow. This is a build and play series for Ragnarok'44. What I'm going to be doing is going to the editor, choosing a map, and then building a mission, and then playing it. These missions I build will be available for download, so you guys can check them out yourselves. Alright, to start off, let's go to the editor, and the map that I chose for this mission is going to be Winter Statsau, Poland, 1944. Alright, let's go to the editor. Here we are on Winter Statsau 1944. Alright, let's go to Open and down to Statsau Winter, and I have a demo mission for the winter version. I'm going to open this up, and basically I'm going to move these components around to build a new mission. This demo mission is not the mission that we're going to be playing. So, actually I'm just going to leave those guys there because they're fine where they're at. And so, the area that I chose for today's mission is going to be in Lennart Voice. This mission is going to be kind of based on a historical battle or time took place back in 1942 between the Germans and the Russians. And this is actually based off of a book that I own. So let's start with the Soviet headquarters. And we're going to place them right about here. I'll move these triggers out of the way. Let's check out at here. Yeah, they're all floating. So I'm going to move them just forward a little bit. To right about here. I'm going to turn them around so that they are facing this direction. Flag over so that it's looks like a flag. Then we gotta go in game and actually lower everything. There we go. Deselect, and let's see. Let's turn them so they kind of face a little bit or that way. Something like that. So this story takes place on the Russian front, and the book is based on a German machine gunner on the Russian front, and the Germans at the time, this part of the story anyways, they occupied a village. Alright, back to the mission. The German base is going to be behind this village, kind of on the outskirts of it, and right about here. Them face this way. Fix the flag a little bit. Okay. And we gotta, yeah, just like the Russians, got to lower them to the ground. Okay. Alright, so as the story goes, the Germans occupied this huge village in Russia. They had mainly, you know, a couple machine gunners, an AT gun to defend, and I think some tanks and stuff to back them up, but they had some grenadiers with them. Alright, so to the mission. We're going to name this marker for the strategic point. Let's name it based off the village. Lennart Voice Southwest. And the next strategic point we're going to take is this one. I'm going to place that right about here. And we're going to name this one Lennart Voice Northwest. Alright, so the Germans will have 2 strategic points for the sake of getting points. And the Germans are somewhat going to struggle, and that's kind of the idea behind the story. Mission's not going to be historically accurate. I'm just going to make it similar. That's basically the approach. Alright, so next I'm going to move these triggers out of the way so I can probably have the strategic points where I want them. This guy is going to be right about here. And we're going to name this East Point. Okay. And then the next strategic point, we'll use this one. And we're going to put this one over here. About right there. And we're going to name this one East Road. Which I could have used the other one, but whatever. It doesn't matter. And then we're going to take this guy, Central Forest, to about here. These guys to about up here. These guys to about up here. Alright, so this guy is going to be right about here. This is going to be northeast, East Point. This strategic point is going to be right about here. Actually, let's put them right about there. And we'll name this Center Point. With a capital P. And this one, I'm going to move down to here. And this will be Southeast Point, capital P. And then this one up here, it's right about here. And this will be Northwest Point. Yeah, I know the strategic point names aren't that great, but what are you gonna do? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 7, 8. So that's all the strategic points. And so, as you can see how this mission is going to be, the Soviets are going to have the advantage, and that's the idea, because in the story, the Soviets were coming with hundreds and hundreds of infantry and a lot of tanks. I mean, this story was actually pretty scary to read from this German soldier's perspective. And what they encountered was just, it's just unreal. It's not something I can explain. It's better read yourself, but that's the idea. So the Germans are going to be, you know, kind of like in a weaker state where they have limits and they don't have far to go. So that's an advantage for them. The Soviets are pretty much in the same predicament, or not predicament, but Soviets are in the same situation. They don't have far to go, but when they start capturing all these, it won't take them long to build their forces, come here and take these guys. So this is going to be an interesting battle. And let's save this mission as, we're going to have to save it as, and under stats out winter, this mission is going to be called Blood Red Snow. Now I use that title because that was the name of the book. The next thing we got to do is go to the desktop and transfer the files. I will see you guys there. Alright guys, we are now on my desktop, and let's go to the Arma 3 missions folder and scroll down to Stats Out Winter. And here's the new mission, Blood Red Snow, Stats Out Winter, and we'll open that up. And here's the mission that we built. Now we just got to transfer the scripts and all the components of the Ragnarok files required to run the mission. And here is the Ragnarok'44 winter demo. This is a version I've been working on for the past couple of weeks to make it work in winter. So what we do is we got to highlight all the files in here and then press Control-C to copy them. And then we go back to our mission, Blood Red Snow. Make sure the folder is highlighted. Press Control-V. And then make sure not to replace the mission SQM in the new mission. And then we skip this file. And the mission file was skipped. And that's it for that. So now we just close these up. And that's basically it for the file transfer. And now what we're going to do is play the mission. So I will see you in the editor and we'll start the mission from there. Alright guys, we are back in game, and just before we start playing I just want to let you know that I made a couple of adjustments to the names of the strategic points. I had to adjust the flag or something. There's a couple things I missed, but no big deal. I changed the weather a bit so it's kind of foggy, it kind of looks winter-like. And then there were some static vehicles that I forgot about, which I seen before, I just didn't do nothing about, and just placed them around the map. And I plan to add a winter script to this, so it's snowing. So, but for today, I'm just going to play the mission so you guys can see how it plays out. And this is actually the first I've played this, so let's check out the mission. Here we go. Alright, so we have our officers in winter uniforms. And you can see outside it's winter-like. It's cold. Close the doors, guys. Alright, let's go to the commander's screen. And here we are on the map. Look at this. Actually, the first winter Ragnarok mission I've ever built. And, alright guys, we're gonna send this guy, the lone soldier, to this strategic point. There he goes. And we're gonna start off. I'm going to build 2 construction vehicles, and you can see at the top here we have 3,200 points for our supplies, and we have about 1,050 for our power, which ain't much, but it's something to start building anything with. And to defend the area, we have our static machine gunners. Our first construction vehicle has been spawned. Oh, I didn't know he started that way. Put this guy over here, and then I'm gonna move this guy over here. Alright, cool. So this first strategic point we're gonna turn into a barracks, so allow us to recruit infantry. Let's help them out a little bit. Send him over here. He forces attack on a strategic point. Let's see what the Russians are up to. It looks like capturing center point at the moment. This guy we're going to change into a car factory. And we have our barracks created, built. And we're going to get 3 12-man squads. Actually, let's just do 2 for now. And we're going to get a machine gun team, an AT squad. And that's all we're going to do. We're low on points, but we got 30 plus coming in, so that's a good thing. And this guy, we're going to move up over here. He's going to go capture this strategic point. Oh, at the same time. Wow. Let's see what they're capturing. Okay. So, I don't know if they got squads or anything out there that's capturing these, but let's see if they actually capture anything. This one's down to 20 seconds. Yep, they got that one, and they got that one. So they got 2 strategic points so far. With that, they could start building squads and vehicles. Here's our lone soldier here into Ragnarok' northwest. Big infantry squad recruited. Forces attacking a strategic point. That's this guy right here. Alright, so we'll have this. And in about 60 seconds. Car factory completed. Alright, so let's go back to base. Alright, car factory is done. And I'm going to send this first squad to the left side of the map. Go right about here. And we have strategic point. Big infantry squad recruited. That's our second squad. This guy we're going to kind of hide right here. And the second squad we're going to move up here. Let's see how the Soviets are doing. They haven't captured any more. That surprises me. They're waiting to build up the points or something. Our MG squad recruited. We're gonna send these guys to about here. Enemy forces are attacking a strategic point. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, they moved over here, so they're taking northeast point. Sometimes they pass it and they'll trigger the capture mode of it, yeah, like they just did. So I'm not sure if they're running past it to get to another one or exactly what they're doing, but they could have easily captured all these by now. AT squad recruited. Okay, that's these guys. AT squad we're gonna put in the back for now. I'm gonna put our AT squad right here. Here's our two 12-man squads, and I don't have anything more queued yet. I'm gonna let the points build, except for the car factory. If forces are attacking a strategic point, so let's see what they're gonna capture. So it looks like they came back to it. Maybe they actually might take it this time. 20 seconds till they get it. And they got it. Oh, here's another one. They're taking this one out, southeast point. Alright, at this time they should probably have a bunch of squads out already. And with this fourth one, they might be able to start building tanks. And they got it now. Once they have these two, we're in for some trouble. So far, we're doing pretty decent on points. The power could be better. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get advanced construction vehicle queued up right away. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to build a logistics right away. That way we AT statics. Let's actually move this squad here. Advanced construction vehicle constructed. And we're going to this guy in the back. You definitely want to hide this thing. So let's see. I'm going to put him up in the forest. I wish I could figure out how to change the yellow icons. Oh, here's the other static. MP static. Let's help this guy out. Forces attacking a strategic point. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, so they're getting east point now. That's actually... I think I'm gonna change the name of this one and this one. Wow, they got it. Look at that. Alright, so we're gonna turn this guy into logistics. And that'll be good for that. 12-man squad is there. I'm gonna move this squad up to about here. MG team. Gonna move to here. good advantage, I don't want to say advantage, but a good thing to start off with is, uh-oh, we got contact. So we got a static MG already facing the direction we want. That's a good thing. Alright, so they're coming contact. Wow. Look at that. Here they come. And that's how the Russians were, but, well, this force is rather small. This is going to be let's check on the logistics vehicle. Oh, it's not ready yet. Look at that. Let's get another 12-man squad out. Logistics completed. Alright, alright. This is what we want. Alright, so request static weapon reallocation. Yes. Alright, so, and look at that. Here's what we do now. We get an advanced construction vehicle. Got our lone soldier. And the Soviets have all the strategic points by them.
Alle in Deckung! Halb links, unbekannt, 200 Meter!
Oh my god. I didn't waste no time on that one. Alright, here's our other 12-man squad. I'm gonna send these guys up to here. And this vehicle. him an AT gun. So once he gets deployed, he'll be able to cover this whole area. So they don't have tanks coming yet. That's a good thing. So we're gonna get another advanced construction vehicle queued up, and then we're gonna get another. Let's see, what do we have left? It looks like we got our AT squad. We got somewhat left of our OG squad. These guys are holding this. I don't know what else they have, so really when you see these are what the AI or you will see. So if you're incarnating into one of these soldiers and you see infantry or tanks or whatever, then you'll see them AT gun completed. So that's our guy up here. Where did I put him? Put him right here. There he is. Look at that. Nice. He spotted something. And this is kind of what the Germans did, according to my book. They had, I think, from what I read, they had AT gun in the back of the village or something, and the MGs were up front or something. I forget. It's been a long time since I read it, so. Alright, so got him deployed. That's a great thing. That'll keep the tanks away. Gotta do is get rid of the Russian infantry. Uh-oh. They got something coming here. Yeah, maybe they're... Alright, so let's get back home here. We have this guy. AT gun. Go back home, and we're gonna get another advanced construction vehicle. I want to get my forces built up here. 3MG. I'll just move this guy to here to hold on to this. AT will stay there. This 12-man squad I actually want over here. So they must have destroyed a tank. They deploy that. There he is. Just in time, too. There we go. Alright, so we have another AT gun at the best place, I guess. Looks like he's aiming at something. Yep, they got tanks coming. They're in for a surprise. Let's see, he must spot something. Alright, so we have him. Not too far apart from each other either. Looks like they're engaging a bunch of infantry. Wow, you can see the tracers coming in. Surprised they don't have tanks yet. Maybe they do, they just don't know. Put it right about here. That AT gun. Then they got a tank. I hear it. Yep. Yeah, there he is. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to get another advanced construction vehicle. AT gun completed. Let's check this guy out. Nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. How about that? That's so awesome. Wow. They don't stand a chance. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, just to let you know, this winter version was held up because of I had an issue with the AT guns where they were actually clipping into the ground. They're about halfway down and the gun was buried into the trench, so you couldn't use it. That's why it took me a little bit longer to get a video out. So that's fixed now. I just got to no big deal. Alright, so we got an advanced construction vehicle. Let's see what we're going to do with that. I might actually deploy a mortar. Let's actually start building tanks. But I don't want the building to get shot, because the Soviets basically have to destroy my buildings and anything around the base in order to win. This is pretty crazy, though. I mean, look at all the strategic points they got. And we're just holding our own. We're on the defense. Let's go over here with it. And as you notice, the buildings for the, you know, the barracks and this building, they're not really winter-like. There is no actual buildings that I could find that are for winter other than the administration building. So sorry about that. It's just the way it is. This is what's available. Alright, so this guy I want over here. So we're going to make this a tank factory. It looks like we took out a couple of their tanks. But these AT guns, they got really almost no chance. Alright, so I'm going to build us another advanced construction vehicle. And what I'm going to try is a mortar. I actually also just got the mortar fixed, because it was doing kind of what the AT guns were doing. See, these guys are aimed in that direction. They're not shooting. If any tanks get over here, these guys will surely take care of them. I put this guy kind of in the tree area to kind of have the trees as you know, obstacles for any incoming shells. Whoa! How cool is that? It looks like we got tanks shooting shells in on us. What are these guys doing? Wait a minute. Why are you guys chasing? Oh, they're going out. Want anybody going out yet? Don't chase nobody yet. Sit right here. Until we get tanks. Alright, here's our other advanced construction vehicle. We're gonna send him over here. Building's not ready yet for the tank factory. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, so we are going to get not doing too bad for points. We're only having 2 strategic points captured. Let's see, that's 1,200. They get 2 Panthers. Back to this guy. trying to see where to put them, because I'm going to turn them into a mortar. Maybe over here. Stop, stop, stop. And turn into a mortar. Okay. I'm gonna see what he does, but... Man, this guy's getting pummeled. Should have one tank spawning soon. Order completed. Hopefully he actually... Wow, mortar's actually shooting. I've never seen that before. Battery. Wow. I haven't seen that since IFA3.
Halb rechts. Feind bereit.
How cool is that?
Rechts. Unbekannt.
I don't even know what I'm shooting at, but there's somebody up there. I can hear them. That's pretty badass. Alright, so we got a tank. Let's get the tank out here. Shells again, shoot. You better turn in. Get our other tank out there. That's pretty wild, man. Hear it landing in the distance. It's pretty badass. Let's tell this guy to go capture the strategic point. I want to get some more points before I build some more tanks. So I'm going to get these guys out there. Couple tanks right there. Got it. Yep, we got it. It's ours. Shooting again. They must have some targets. You can actually see the rounds go out. That's pretty cool. Let's send this guy. Wow, look at that. Got a lot of infantry. Send this guy over here. Or not. Maybe we'll just send them. Kind of see what they got. They got a tank coming on. Got vehicles all over the place. They also have, let's see, I got infantry there. They got a couple AT guns. Alright, that's another thing I gotta fix. I got some SUs here. Keep moving, keep moving. I can't move now.
Vorwärts!
Nice, that tank's down. Why would you run in front of a tank? Shit, his track's out. Alright, so we got definitely a lot of points coming in. Let's get some more tanks queued up. Let's actually see what we can do with logistics. Yes! Quest heavy tank allocation. Yes. That takes a lot, so... Tiger tank granted. So we could build a Tiger tank, but that's requires 1600 points and 350 power, so we have to wait for that. Right now we just got a Panther queued up. We still got our tanks, they're out there, so that's a good thing. We just have to wait. I think I might move my infantry up. Could repair them. I'm gonna wait till my points build up. For Tiger. This guy's almost done. 385. Capture strategic points, take on the base.
Feind! Vorne! Links! Vorwärts! Feind! Weg! Ein halber Krieg! Weg! Weg! Links! Links! Vorwärts! Feind! Vorne! Ein halber Krieg! Feind! Und! Mittlere Entfernung! Voraus! Feind! Feind! Vorne! Feind! Vorwärts! Vorne! Ein halber